Odriozola has been one of the shining beacons of light at Real Sociedad this season, with his consistently excellent displays brightening up what has otherwise been a stop-start campaign for Eusebio's side. His performances have caught the attention of big clubs, with names such as Barcelona and Real Madrid swirling around in recent months due to his breakout months with La Real, and their minutes for both Spain's under-21 side and full national team. Odriozola is a right wing-back who, at 22 years of age, is already an indispensable part of how Real Sociedad play their expansive, risky and attacking brand of football. Since making his La Liga debut for the club back in January 2017, plenty has changed in the space of a year. This season, he has started all but one of the club's top-flight fixtures, assuming a position of ultimate importance surprisingly early in his elite professional career. Having come through the academy at Zubieta, his organic growth into one of La Real's top performers and prospects is one for fellow young players at the club to follow. Real Sociedad play in a 4-3-3 system where they look to attack and enjoy plenty of possession. Odriozola features at right back, but his mannerisms are more that of a winger than a conventional fullback. In his youth career, Odriozola did play on the right-hand side of midfield and wore the number 7 shirt, with his outstanding athleticism, pace and acceleration making him a handful to deal with on the overlap. While he does contribute to all phases of play, the hallmark of Odriozola's game are his galloping runs down the right flank, which have actually seen the club start selling merchandise with Alvaro depicted as the Flash. Adnan Januzaj and Mikel Oyarzabal have often been picked to play the wide role in attack ahead of Odriozola, but their roles are loose and allow for them to tuck in field, inviting Odriozola to hair into the space out by the right touchline on the overlap. Last season, Odriozola was clocked at sprinting at a speed of 34.99 km per hour, with only Las Palmas' Lone Hesse able to match him. Real Madrid's Theo Hernandez and Watford's Kiko Femenia got close, but the Real Sociedad wingback is certainly one of the division's biggest speed merchants. Even when left with a big gap to make up, his acceleration is astounding, and he can maintain the same level of intensity throughout 90 minutes. Truly, he's an abnormally supreme athlete, whether it be racing back to aid his own defence or herring forward on a trademark marauding burst upfield. Odriozola has pace to burn. Eusebio champions attacking football at Real Sociedad, with even results such as a 4-4 draw with Real Betis not cause for concern. When La Real have the ball, they react all around the pitch as though the next pass is going to be successful. They are optimistic, some might say naive, but Odriozola is always prepared to make his run in behind the opposition fullbacks, even if the odds are slim. His acceleration turns 60-40 battles into 50-50s, and there is a real chance of him getting on the end of heavy passes towards the byline that would escape others that lack a yard of pace. Odriozola is always keeping the width out on the right flank, offering himself for a switch or inviting his teammates to play him into a foot race with an opposing left-back who has been stretched out wide and isolated. He makes getting to the byline look effortless. He always plays on the front foot, trying to pick up the speed and play a neat 1-2 with La Real's right-sided forward, and is constantly on the move. While he is not skillful, his agility and change of pace allow for him to wriggle away from opponents and earn himself the yard of space required to deliver a cross. Odriozola is forever looking for the overlap and to burst to the byline, and he gets his head up to ensure that he's well aware of the options he's weighing up before playing his final ball. While he can cut back neat low balls from the touchline, his weight of cross is fantastic too. Often he can dip a powerful delivery into the back post area for teammates to attack. When playing for the likes of Spain's under-21 team or the Spanish national team, their lack of big physical presence lends itself to cutting back more dangerous low crosses from the byline. For Real Sociedad, with Willian José to aim for, he has shown that he can pick out a target man in brilliant fashion too. Though he is very one-footed, he doesn't struggle when digging out a cross, and his agility allows him to shift the ball quickly and dispatch it to its target with no fuss. After picking out 4 assists in 15 appearances last season, he's matched that figure in La Liga with 22 outings this season, with plenty of the campaign left to play. There is a cool, methodical way to the manner in which Odriozola picks his best crossing option, and leaves them either attacking his delivery with momentum or with plenty of time with which to think about how to apply their own finish. Alvaro Odriozola has gone from a relatively unknown B-team player to Spain's second-choice right-back in 1 year. His rise to stardom has been almost as quick as his burst